Time and money, which is more important? So what is more important, time or money? As you set out on your career, as you graduate from university perhaps, you take on your first job, what you're doing is you're trading time for money. You give the company 8 hours a day, roughly, and they give you a salary. And you're trading time for money. And when you're trading time for money, your income is limited by a ceiling. Whatever the company offers you as a salary, that is your ceiling. That's as much money that you'll make in that company, in that time. And you will have to perform, you have to work the next 10, 20, 30 years to eventually get promoted and earn a little bit more money as you go. And that's how most people, their careers will evolve. Or let's say you work as a contractor. Let's say you work as a web designer and you charge customers by the hour or by project. If I do this website for you, or if I build this graphic design for your pamphlet, you're gonna give me this much money. And when you do that, you're still trading time for money. You're using the time that you have and using your skills and converting that to money. Again, there's a limit to how much you can earn by being a contractor, because you only can work, maximum 16, 20 hours a day. There's a limit to how much you can do, and therefore there's a limit on your income. And then there's another category of people. They decided to become entrepreneurs, right? Maybe they worked long enough, maybe they accumulated enough money, maybe they have access to capital otherwise other people could not have access to. So after working for some time, after gaining enough experience, after trading time for money for long enough, these people, these entrepreneurs decided to do something different. They are going to hire other people to do the work for them and start a business. And when you get into this stage, then it's the opposite. You are trading money for time, because as an entrepreneur, you cannot do everything yourself. You cannot do sales, marketing, product, engineering, accounting, finance, customer service, all by yourself. That is not very scalable. If you want to build a big business, you cannot do all of that by yourself. So, dead end. Yes, that's right. If you do everything yourself, that is a dead end, right? You will never scale your business, and you're still trading time for money. So you need to hire people to help you to scale your business. Instead of taking one customer, now you can take 5. Instead of taking 10 projects, now you can take 25, right? You hire people to help you to scale your business. You're now spending money. You're using money to buy people's time. So time and money are interchangeable. You can use time to buy money. Most people do that. And you can use money to buy people's time. Most entrepreneurs do that. So what do I think? What do I think is more important? Time or money? I would definitely say it is time. Because money, you can always make it back. You invest in a project, you start a business, you go to the casino, you spend it. You wasted it, you can make it back, given enough time. With time, once it's lost, it's lost. You're never gonna get it back. You cannot recover time you lost. So for entrepreneurs, it is very important that you use time well and you use money to buy people's time, and that they are using their time for you well as well. And for those people that are not yet an entrepreneur and not sure whether that is the right path for you or not, because being an entrepreneur is a huge risk, because you have to have money first to buy people's time, and you could potentially lose all of it, all the money, that is. It is a lifestyle not for everyone, because you will be working crazy hours. But there's still options for you to make a lot of money without being an entrepreneur, and I've talked about that in my other videos. One of them is to go into a job or profession that is compensation based on results rather than a fixed salary. So generally that's sales position. They pay you based on how much you can perform, and therefore there is no ceiling. And the other possibility, and which is the one I really like, is to become an intrapreneur. An intrapreneur is not an entrepreneur. An intrapreneur is somebody who works inside a company and uses the resources of that company, use the resources of the entrepreneur to help that entrepreneur build a very successful business. The intrapreneur does not put in his own money. The intrapreneur helps the entrepreneur using entrepreneur's resources to build a successful company, and the entrepreneur generally will offer some kind of a stock option, so that when the company is successful, the intrapreneur also benefit greatly from the success of the company. And there are so many examples of that. There are many millionaires in Facebook, in Microsoft, in Google, because these guys got stock options when the company was still small, and the company succeeded dramatically, and these people became like millionaires. Time and money, think about it, take fucking action, and don't be a fucktard.